This is a final project demonstration. Here's our block enclosure of our digital scale for our project. We have the keypad and LCD on top with the load sensors. We're using a digital scale as a means to test the device, starting with this piece of Tupperware.
And upon starting up the project, it calibrates whatever is set on top of it to the most recent zero, and it defaults to the kilogram option. When you put something on top of it, it will return the weight of said object currently within kilograms. And as you can see right here, we've taken previous measurements of it before and managed to get it to 195.2. And with a little bit of extra calibration, which you could do by pressing the star and pound button, which will increase or decrease the calibration factor to give it an offset. And after messing with that a little bit, the values eventually do even out to somewhat closer to 195.2. However, there is one thing about this, is that the box is a little bit flaky, so sometimes a recalibration of the zero is necessary in order to get a good reading.
Recalibration can also be done using the zero key.
For example, we're going to be pressing the zero key currently, and doing so recalibrates whatever's on top of it to the new zero. However, the project also has an automatic recalibration for whenever a value is below the current zero, it'll set that value to the new zero. And if there's like a slight difference within about a reading of what is in the program as 30, it'll reset that new zero and fluctuate so that it still remains rather accurate without having to continuously recalibrate.
Now we'll do an accuracy test. Just a couple values. Adding some water to this Tupperware to give it some weight of about 107.1 is what it shows.
And that is within grams.
That is
Now
within
let's
grams.
set it to the gram setting.
By pressing 1, you set it to grams. By pressing 2, kilograms, and 3 would set it to pounds.
And that will change the update on the scale. So now we're putting the water on top of the scale. And what did you say the value was?
The value was 107.
Alright, so this is currently at 111, which is relatively accurate. But if we wanted to make it even more accurate, we would just have to shift down the calibration factor. And after giving it a little bit of time to even out, eventually we do get a value that is closer to the calibrated value. Unfortunately, sometimes this means that you have to lift off, reset the zero, and then put it back down. And there we go, something pretty damn close. And this,
Let's just do one more. That is
one more extra reading.
one more big reading.
All right. And what do we add the value to?
We're going to have a value of 418.6.
418.6 grams.
Placing that on top.
All right. So after giving it a little bit of while to settle down, we have a value that is within currently 5 grams. But again, if you want to recalibrate it a little bit, just press the pound key to recalibrate it a little bit and get it much closer. And it is a little bit of a challenge to recalibrate, but with extra calibration, it should be much more accurate.